Cookies, wanna see some more? You wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be...
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the 49ers and the Hawks. All that and more coming up next.
Renamed in late 2020, there's a look at Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived. Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going.
And off we go from Seattle.
And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30.
So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession.
They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
All right, I know it's something that every team says every season, but they genuinely believe that this is their year, and having him at quarterback is a big part of that. They think he's poised for a huge season and can really be the type of player that brings out the best of each weapon that they have on this offense. Behind that type of performance, their goals are high. They envision a lot of wins and finishing among the league's best on their side of the ball.
Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. He completes this to Walker. This will wind up a loss on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside, and they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man, Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak.
So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man from Georgia.
And we knew from the moment the commissioner called his name on draft night, and by the way, laid a pretty good hug on the commissioner going across the stage. But we knew he had a chance to be the starter week 1. He dove right into the playbook, ingratiated himself with his teammates, and that's exactly how things have played out.
Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Kyle Juszczyk, the fullback, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Ayuk goes in motion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
They'll try and pick it up in McCaffrey. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And now a fake on the jet sweep, and instead they'll give it to McCaffrey.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there's a 49er who's in some discomfort. Boy, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Ayuk goes in motion.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the 1st round, getting the start here, as we mentioned in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the 1st round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top roll, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
That's Samuel, caught left side. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Deebo Samuel from 4 yards out. And the Niners are on the board here first in the season opener. Jake Moody now for the point after.
And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they've got it as we resume action. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Block at the man in motion. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey to about the 40-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here's 2nd and 8. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down up near midfield, spotted at the 48. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by week 1.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. After the turnover, it's Tua. Throw out wide to Walker. The ball comes out, and this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down.
Now Tua. It's caught. Lockett. Good move at the 30. And he works free. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
That's caught over the middle by Fant. And the Seahawks are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Walker. will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. But this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. 2nd and 5. And his throw here is incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 33.
And the 49ers first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll look to throw here.
That's caught by Ayuk on the slant.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They'll look to throw again.
That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Back to throw again. Touchdown! George Kittle as the first half is winding down.
And the 49ers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes the score 14-7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told.
And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. The drive will start with an option going left. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it first and 10 at their own 43. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
So that is not the way you want. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
2nd and 6.
Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here.
And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. A big play there for the Niners. 42 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a gut. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey
with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list.
And the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
And Metcalf going to have the Seahawks first down as he's up to the 47.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He hits his target, Lockett. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Still going, they can't stop him. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Drake Jackson
in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Looking to pass. Tua. Buying time to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough, and now 4th down.
Patterson's kick is good.
And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey,
We're not going away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Niners offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
That's complete out left to Ayuk.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
We are through three quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the fourth and final quarter.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
2nd and 9 now.
That's complete to Pearsall.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line. 14 yards that time for number 14.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense, because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
A handoff left, McCaffrey.
To about the 26 here.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover, because one more score, and this game's over.
The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. A give running left, it's McCaffrey.
And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beef eaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Well, we got beef eaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu, I'll tell you that much for free. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. McCaffrey is in. Touchdown 49ers.
Well, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field.
And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held a team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Here's Tua. This is Fant on the short completion.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Here's 3rd down and 4. Tua sets up to pass it. That is caught. He's going to have the first down and then some.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
DK Metcalf.
Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. So down a couple scores, only one timeout left. You figure they have to get this one.
And the 49er hands team does its job.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Let's go now.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. 2nd and 6. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he'll take this one down near the 15.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. And it'll be intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off.
And the Seahawks come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now